debt management plan may be the right option for people who are really struggling to satisfy their debts. Through the Debt Management Plan, or DMP, creditors often agree to accept a lower monthly payment on your account, lower the interest, and stop or lower the overlimit and late fees, allowing consumers to meet their living expenses in full while still servicing their debts. If you decide to utilize a DMP, the counselor will contact your creditors on your behalf and propose the new monthly payment.
I think I've seen commercials for things like this on TV, but I am skeptical. This just seems too good to be true.
Well, what's too good to be true usually is, but what I think you've seen ads for is a debt settlement company, and what debt settlement companies offer is very different than a debt management program. Through a debt settlement company, for instance, you'll only repay a portion of your debt, while in a DMP, you'll repay 100% of the debt, but at a reduced rate. In addition, debt settlement companies may require a significant fee in order to negotiate a settlement, and you often have to pay those fees before they ever contact your creditors or negotiate a settlement on your behalf.
A debt settlement company might suggest that you stop paying the credit card companies and start depositing money into their account instead. Your credit could suffer during this time, as the skipped payments will be reported to the credit bureaus, and your debt will only continue to grow since interest and late fees will still be added on each month. Meanwhile, you could have legal actions filed against you, your wages could be garnished, and to top it off, you could end up with more debt than when you started. Debt settlement is a serious financial decision, but nonetheless, it is the right option for some situations. If you think it is right for you, then you should contact your creditor directly. They will know if you're a candidate for a settlement, and if so, we'll work out an arrangement with no service fees added on.
Here's another difference between working with a debt settlement company and a DMP. If you opt for a DMP, you receive counseling from a trained and certified counselor, receive financial education, repay your debt in full, and with consistent payments, you can emerge debt-free.
Okay, so I think I see the difference. Do you think that you can tell us a little bit about bankruptcy? Is that an option for getting out of debt?
Sure, declaring bankruptcy can get you out of debt, but it's another serious financial decision, and certainly not one that should be undertaken lightly. Depending on which type of bankruptcy you file, you may be required to sell some of your property or assets. In addition, with bankruptcy, it can affect your credit report for 10 years. It will become part of the public record and could interfere with future prospects for employment. Even though you may receive credit offers shortly after being discharged, you'll still be considered a higher risk for all financial transactions and likely to pay a higher interest rate. Based on what we've discussed today, I think you'll agree the debt management program is the right choice for you and really gives you the best chance of regaining financial stability.
Your certified credit counselor is experienced in creating custom action plans specific to your situation. Don't hesitate to ask questions and become an educated partner in the process. Be confident in knowing that your counselor has your best interests at heart. For confidential advice from an NFCC-trained certified counselor, contact us today